Well, Jessica Lynch was just 19 years old when the Iraq War started. In a span of a few days, she went from private first class to prisoner of war.
Many will recall the controversial story of Jessica Lynch, the American soldier who was taken prisoner during the invasion of Iraq. In 2003, her convoy was ambushed by Iraqi forces. Jessica was held captive for 9 days until a team of U.S. Special Forces rescued her. Now, more than a decade later, Jessica continues to share her experience and how faith in God helped her overcome the battle of her life.
Well, Jessica is here with us now, so welcome to the 700 Club.
Thank you.
I admire you, and yes, it's the POW and the dramatic rescue and all of that, but more importantly, that you stood up to say, here's the right story.
Right.
And you didn't buy into the myth that was being created about you. You said, wait a minute, that's not what happened. What made you do that?
Well, because I knew that the stories were fabricated. I knew that what they were trying to put out to the public was not accurate, and I wanted to be the person to step up and be like, you know what, here, let's set the record straight. And you know, I've done that over the years. I've come out when, you know, tried to tell, okay, this is what really happened.
What have you ever gotten an explanation as to why they did that?
I've never.
No, they're not going to. They're not going to own up to it.
Yeah, it's been 11 years now, so it's
let's let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
But doesn't it still impact you? I mean, it's sort of the defining moment of your life.
It does, only because, you know, people still want to believe the false reports, you know, that somehow I was the one that was behind there creating those myths. And, you know, I didn't even know that they were occurring. I wasn't allowed to watch TV. I wasn't allowed to watch, you know, or look at newspapers. I was kept away from all of that so that I could focus on just the recovery and, you know, getting myself physically better.
Your injuries are still with you today.
Correct.
What are the lingering problems you had?
So from where my back was broke, I still have a lot of nerve damage. So in my left leg, I still have no filling, and I wear a brace that helps me get around. But
So you don't feel anything in that foot?
I don't, no.
Wow.
No.
And that's not going to change?
No, not at this point. When it first happened, we tried to figure out, you know, just some kind of like little mechanics that would help it, but nothing has helped or worked. So this is it.
You're getting around pretty good.
I do okay. I do okay. You know, I've accepted it as part of life, and that's what I guess the main focus was, you know, this is an obstacle, this is a hurdle that I just have to overcome. So I get up in the morning, put my brace on just like everyone does their pants.
All right, I like that attitude. You joined the military. I mean, you got involved before 9/11.
Correct.
And it was about how can I get to college, and how can I be a teacher. And today you're actually living that dream.
Yeah. I have my bachelor's degree in elementary education, and then I've also went on and pursued my master's degree in communication. So,
have you ever thought why? Why did this happen? Why did I get out? Why did I?
I did in the beginning. I mean, I did in the beginning because it was one of those things that, you know, why did this happen to me? Why didn't I get to stay in, you know, my full 6 years? Why is, you know, the whole what ifs questions. But yeah, I mean, it went through my head a lot. But now, honestly, I just look back and, you know, say, God has a purpose for everything. So what is it that He is wanting me to do?
How did God get you through it?
Perseverance, you know, and just having faith and believing that I'm going to be okay as long as I, you know, put a lot of dedication, hard work into this and keep that never give up attitude, so that I didn't want to quit. I pushed myself to continue.
You ever had survivor's guilt?
All the time.
You had friends that you lost, dear friends that you lost.
I did, yeah. My best friend was in the vehicle with me that day, and she was killed. So to find out after the whole ambush that she was in the hospital laying next to me, and that she died shortly before I even awoke, yeah, it was It was horrible. I mean, I felt so guilty because she had 2 kids. I mean, she had her life planned out, and me, I was like, I'm just a 19-year-old. I didn't have kids. I didn't have any plans really for the future other than, you know, okay, I want to finish my military career.
Well, you have a daughter now.
I have a daughter now.
And
yes.
you named her Dakota Ann after the friend
Correct.
you lost.
Right.
Why?
I just felt that I needed that connection still with Lori because Lori Ann was killed, and I just wanted to still have a piece of her, but I didn't want my daughter named Lori because I didn't want to have to, you know, call upon Lori every day so that it was a constant reminder of what I lost. So Dakota Ann was
So you
was
put it in
born.
the middle.
Right.
So you have the memory, but it's
Right.
not every day.
Right.
I love that. Tell us about what you're doing now. You've got a movie out, Virtuous, and you're in that. How do you go from
Right.
private first class to school teacher to movie actor? How'd you do that?
Well, not a movie actor. I won't go that far. But no, I came in contact with Jason Campbell, and he talked to me about being a part of it, and I thought it might be a fun little experience just to try out. And
Something
I'm glad
different.
that I did. Yeah, I'm glad that I.
Where did you
was a
go to
part
do
of
the
it.
shooting?
It was down in Georgia.
Okay.
So yes.
Not
yeah.
too far.
A little hop.
Tell us about the movie.
Yeah, so it's about all these different women, and they're put in kind of roles that we face every day as women. So whether it's mental abuse, physical abuse, you know, just things that we need to overcome. So my character is actually one that is sitting at the round table, kind of helping locate where this missing soldier is. So that's where I come into play at.
So it's not your story.
No. It is not. There is
Because
a
you've got a lot of experience in overcoming.
right. There is actually a soldier that is taken prisoner of war, but it's not my story. Not anything located to me. But yeah, so I come in, and we're there to help locate her and bring her to safety.
All right. Well, it's great having you here.
Well, thank you.
And thanks for coming. And thanks for being you.
Thank you.
And thanks for persevering. I
Well,
think
thank
it's
you
a
for
wonderful
having us
story.
on. Thank you.
All right. Well, you can see the movie Virtuous. If you want to find out how to watch it, you can just go to cbn.com. And Jessica, thanks again for being with us.
Thank you.